Good evening, everyone. My voice is clear.
Yes,
Okay. So, hi, let me introduce myself first. My name is Kushi, and I'm your trainer for your internship. Okay. So, basically, this is your intro class plus the task 1 class. So, first, I'll tell you how this internship will go. And if you'll face any doubt regarding that, you can ask me in the chat box. And after that, we'll start your task 1 class. Okay. So basically, if you opted for like 1 month internship, then there will be total 3 tasks you have to do. And if you opted for 2 month internship, then there will be total 6 tasks you have to do. Okay. So how it goes, we'll assign you a task in your WhatsApp group. Okay. In your batch WhatsApp group, proper PDF or proper drive they will give. From that, you have to choose your domain, which is data analysis and data science, and then you have to choose your domain, and then you have to you'll get the PDF, proper PDF, in which there will be a proper description, responsibility, what you have to do. Okay. So after assigning your task in your WhatsApp group, next day there will be a live session which I'm gonna take. Okay, I'm going to take. So in that live session, in this live session too, you can ask any doubt, okay, like face to face or anything. And after the live session, if you'll face any doubt regarding your task, then you can ask me in the doubt group also. So that doubt group link, you can ask the management team, they will provide you. Okay. So that doubt group link, you can ask the management team, they will provide you, and you can join that group and you can ask me any doubt, but only related to task in that group. Okay. So yeah, so after the live session and after your doubts are all clear, there will be total 5-6 days we will give you, okay, for submitting your task or particular task, each task. Okay. So within your 6-7 days you have to submit your task. And now the question is how to submit your task. Okay. So basically you have to submit your task on two platforms. First is LinkedIn and second is GitHub. So in LinkedIn you have to share the screenshot of the code and the output. Okay. And or you can share the screen recording, and then you have to tag the main pro company so that we can check your answer. Okay. Similarly on GitHub you have to post your PDF file. Okay. Then you have to copy the same you have to copy the both post URL of LinkedIn as well as on git as well as of GitHub. Okay. And then you have to paste in the Google form link that the management team will provide you in your WhatsApp group. Okay. So this is how you have to submit your task. And also, if anyone is unclear right now also how to submit your task, they can ask the management team, they will provide you a proper like short video in which I thoroughly already explained how to submit your task. Okay. So this is how your internship will go. And also for data analysis, data science, I'm going to use Jupyter notebook software. So it depends on you whether you want to use VS Code, etc. It depends on you, you can use anything. Okay. And obviously in your live session, I'm gonna teach you about your task only, task related things. Okay. So yes, this is how this internship will go. So if you guys have any problem or any doubt about this internship or anything, you can ask in me in the chat box. Then after 5 minutes, I'm going to start your task 1 class. Okay. Is there no doubt? Then can I start your task 1 class? Is it okay? Okay. Okay, so first we'll see your basically objective, like steps what you have to do. Okay, I'll give you a brief of this. So basically your task 1 is objective is you have to analyze a data set of student exam scores and answer specific questions. Okay, presenting findings using Python library and technique for data analysis. This is basically your objective. Okay, so for in this we'll do many things. Okay, it's like a overall compact of your data analysis. So in this project steps include, first will be included data set selection. Okay, so I'll show you the code also side by side and I'll explain you this thing. Okay, so in this first thing is you have to import all the necessary libraries. Okay, so first library I'm going to import, which is a pandas library. This is the basic library we have to import every time for doing the data analysis task in a Jupyter notebook. Then second comes the matplotlib dot pyplot library. This is the library which is we used for visualization. Okay, visualization means to plot different kinds of chart and plots like scatter plot, bar plot, etc. For this we have to import this library. Then comes the CMON library. The CMON library is a advanced library, advanced visualization library. In this there are advanced charts and plots present. Okay, so first thing is to import your necessary libraries. Now your second is you have to load the data set. Okay, first you have to download the student performance data set from a provided source which is in your PDF only. Okay, file name is studentmat.csv. Okay, so it contain columns like G1, comma G2, comma G3. So these are the grades for 3 terms, and second is study times. Okay, columns. So these are the columns I am telling you, which tells about the hours spent studying weekly, and third is sex, which is gender, which tell you about your gender, male or female. Okay, so basically first is you have to select the data set. You have to load the data set. Okay, in which this is how you have to load. First you have to mention the URL. Okay, zip file. This is the URL of the zip file. You have to copy paste. This is the file. Okay, then you have to download and load the data set. You know how to do this. Okay, this is for importing the zip file. Okay, that's why we are importing this property. Okay, then you know how to download the data set. You will extract the data set. Okay, if you download on your PC, then this step will not be included. Okay, so these are different. Now for loading your data set into a data frame, okay, you have to use pd.read underscore csv function, and inside the parenthesis you have to mention the file location. Okay, and then you have to use .csv in the end. Then if this is loaded successfully, then here I printed. It depends on you if you want to print or not. Okay, here I printed data loaded successfully, so this message will come. Okay, so now this is your data loading part. Okay, this is your like task to perform. We have to first load the data set using pandas library. Okay, by using the panda library you have to load the data set. Okay, now we'll do step 2 is your data exploration. Okay, so in data exploration we'll check for missing values, we'll display column data types, understand the data size using shape, etc. So in this data exploration we are first displaying the first few rows by using the head function. Okay, means we are exploring the data, we are analyzing the data. For this we are using first a head function. Head function will give you top 5 rows. Okay, so we'll see the result also. I'm first telling about you all the code part, then we'll see the result also. Okay, so basically this head function will tell you give you the top 5 rows of your data set. Then here it will how this is a print statement. This is how you have to print data set info. Now comes the info function. Basically this info function will check the data types and missing values. Okay, it will give the concise summary of your data set. So this is how you have to, by using info function you can do this. Now is R is data cleaning part. Okay, now we'll clean our data set little. Okay, so for this we have to handle missing values. Okay, first we'll check for missing values, is there are missing values present or not. So here by using the is null dot sum function we will check is there are missing values or not. Okay, it will show you how many number of null missing values are present. Okay, Now second cleaning step is will remove duplicate rows. So by using the drop underscore duplicate function, you can remove duplicate rows, okay, which is coming more than one time. Okay. Now comes our data analysis part. So in data analysis, we will do some questions part, and you have to basically will make questions and you have to give answer on of that. Okay, which is first here question is what is the average score in math G3? What is G3? I told you G3 is a grades for three terms. Okay, so basically for this, what is the average score in math G3? Here we are making the new variable which is average score, and here we are taking G3 dot mean. Okay, so for average, we'll have to calculate mean part. Okay, and this is the print statement. I hope everyone knows how to make a print statement. Okay, now question 2 is how many students scored above 15 in their final grade G3? So for this we are using the length keyword. Okay, this will calculate the length. Okay, how many? It will tell you the count. Okay, so here G3 means more above 15. So G3, and this is the greater than sign which is 15. Okay, and this is for print statement number of students scoring above 15. This variable we have called here means the result will come here. Okay, now question 3, which is there a correlation between study time and final grade? Okay, so these are the column names, okay, in your data set. So for checking correlation, we are going to use dot core function. Correlation basically checks the relationship between the two columns, okay, two variables. For this we are using the dot core function, and correlation we are checking our study time with the G3. Okay, so then it will print the correlation between study time and final grade. Now question 4 is which gender has a higher average final grade? So for this we're going to use sex column, and we are grouping the G3 column and sex column together. Okay, and we'll calculate the mean. So this is how you can check the higher average of the final grade. Okay, then you have to print it. So till here the data analysis also part done. Now comes the data visualization. Then you have to represent your data in the visualization form. Okay, so you have to first plot a histogram of final grades. Okay, final grades you have to plot a histogram. So basically plt.figure function we will use, this is for length and breadth for setting the size of your figure. And for histogram you have to use hist function. Okay, for plotting histogram you have to use hist function. And data here we are taking G3 because we have to plot a histogram of final grades which is G3. Bins is 30. Bins is basically the interval or ranges present in histogram. Color we have set for histogram is sky blue, and edge color we have set black. Okay, now comes the plt.title. So this title function will set the title name of your histogram, like title name. Okay, and x and y label, this will set the name of your x-axis, and this is for y-axis. And plt.show, this is for showing your result. So this is how you can plot a histogram. And then a second visualization, you have to create a scatter plot between study time and final grade G3. So for this, rest all are the syntax is same for this, except just you have to use SNS. Okay, this is the Seaborn scatter plot. So you have to use SNS dot scatter plot function. Data is your data only, X is study time, Y is G3, U is sex. Okay, so this is how you can plot a scatter plot. Now third visualization and last we have done is create a bar chart. You have to create a bar chart comparing the average scores of male and female students. So for this bar chart you have to use dot plot function, and here kindly you have to choose bar. Color we have fixed blue and pink for male and female, and rest all other syntax is same except this, which is plt.xtext rotation equals 0 degree. This is the new function. This will see the your x-axis should be in which rotation. Okay, so that this check. So now this is your basically code. You have to first import your necessary libraries. You have to load data set, download your data set, download, extract the data set from zip file. Then you have to load the data set into a data frame, means into a Jupyter notebook by using pd.read_csv function. Then you have to do the data exploration. You have to basically analyze your data by using head function. You can show the first 5 rows. By using the info function you can see the concise summary. Then you have to do the data cleaning part. You have to check on missing values by using this function, and you have to remove duplicate rows. Then you have to do the data analysis part. Basically here we have made four questions. You have to use appropriate function and you have to solve it. Okay, then you have to do the data visualization part, which is three visualization you have to do. We have first you have to plot a histogram of final grade. Okay, for this you have to use this function. For scatter plot you have to use sns.scatterplot function. For bar plot you have to use dot plot function, and here you have to choose kind equal bar. Okay, so this is how you have to do. Now we'll see the result. Okay, so see here, data loaded successfully means our data is loaded successfully. So these are the column names present in your data set. Okay, school, sex, age, address, etc. Okay, and this is the data set info. Okay, by using info function, this is the concise summary. Okay, you can see non-null count and data type of each column. Okay, each column. Now this is for missing values. Check, we are checking the missing values, but here are all zero, means there are no missing values present in any of the column. Okay, now this is the data analysis part. So first, average math score is calculated here correctly. Second, number of students scoring above is also 15, above 15 is also calculated. Third is correlation between study time and final grade is also calculated here. Okay, then comes the average final grade by gender, which is sex, female and male. This is also come here. Okay. Now our data visualization first was our histogram. So this is the title part. Okay. Distribution of final grades G3. This is basically x-axis final grade, and this is your y-axis frequency. So this is how you can make visualization. Okay, histogram. Now this is our scatter plot. Scatter plot is like a, it will tell you in the dot representation, it will give you result. This is your title. By using title function, this is how you can assign study time versus final grade. This is your y-axis, and this is your x-axis. Now this is your bar plot. This is your title part. Okay, and you know how to plot it. Now this is your x-axis, and this is your y-axis. So this is how you have to do your task 1. Okay, so basically you have to, these are the steps you have to follow. You have to just make a data analysis and data science using project. Okay, it's like it combines all the basic steps of data analysis, which is first you have to select the data set, then you have to do data loading, data exploration, data cleaning, and data analysis. Then you have to do, and last you have to do data visualization. Okay, and also the restrictions are for data loading and cleaning, you have to use only basic panda operation for loading, cleaning, and manipulating data. Don't use like more advanced or like different. Okay, reason is because to teach fundamental data handling and exploration without over reliance. Okay, or pre-built function or external tool. Please don't use external tool also. Second is analysis and calculations. To perform all calculation, okay, you have to use just pandas and numpy library without third party, means scipy libraries. This is a statistical library, so you don't have to use this. Reason is to focus on understanding the mathematical concept rather than using pre-built statistical packages. Okay, then comes the visualization. Use only matplotlib or c1 for plotting, because avoid high level tools like plotly for simplicity. Okay, because this is a task 1, right? And reason is to ensure students learn basic plotting techniques before advancing to interactive visualization. Okay, because this is our basically task. Then comes the code format. The code should be written in a single Jupyter notebook with clear cell divisions. Okay, reason is to encourage organized and modular programming, simulating professional data science practices. Okay, we have to should be in a proper code should be written in a single, okay, Jupyter notebook. Then comes the documentation. You have to provide explanation in markdown cells also for each step of the analysis, like this is what, this is what. This is to teach student how to teach you to communicate finding effectively and add context to your code. Okay, and you know the deadline, you have to submit it within 7 days. Okay, because discipline and time management for simulating real world project deadlines. Okay, so what you have to basically deliver, you have to deliver a Python code, okay, well documented Jupyter notebook with structured code and step-by-step analysis. Okay, and then you have to analysis summary also, markdown cells explaining the purpose of each step. You have to do key findings from the data analysis and visualization. So evaluation criteria on this will be your code quality. Okay, like is the code organized, well commented and efficient, we'll see that. Then second comes your data insight, like are the analysis questions answered correctly with supporting calculations or not. We'll check this. Then we'll check the visualization part, which is like it is clear, relevant, and well labeled or not. It should not be clutter. Okay, then comes the report quality. Will does the markdown documentation effectively explain the process and findings? We'll see this. Okay, so in this, basically the learning outcomes of you will be, you will learn the master data exploration, cleaning and manipulating using pandas library. Okay, then you have to understand the basic statistical calculation and correlation concept, and then you will develop skills to create meaningful visualization, and then you have to learn to document findings and insight clearly and effectively. Okay, so basically the deadline of this, you have to submit a project within 7 days from the start date, because a meeting deadline is crucial, okay, in the real world software development environment. I hope everyone knows. So this restriction help you to practice time management and task prioritization. Okay, so in professional setting also, tight deadlines are often the norm, and learning to meet them without compromising quality is an essential skill. So I hope you will learn this, and you'll learn to manage your time effectively. You'll complete your project, okay, and deliver your result on time with important skills and with the proper quality. Okay, so yes, this was all about your description, what you have to do. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Okay, and if you face any doubt later also, then you can ask me in the doubt. So is this clear what you have to do in your task one? Is this clear? Your task one is clear or not? Yes, Sheikh. Yes, yes, Preeti. You are saying like you. I'm almost. Yeah, obviously, I'm giving the proper solution, because that's the thing. Because maybe some people don't know, like what is this function, what is this function that we have to do. So it's my solution. Okay. I hope from this you will get a clear overview what you have to do, because this is your task one. Okay. In next task, I'll give you a brief with also a code, but it should not be a proper. Okay. But obviously this is your first task and everyone is new here. So for this, it's very important to tell you that I am here. I'll give you solution. If you face any problem, I'll provide you. Okay. I'll explain you. Okay, and then also if you face any problem, then you can ask me in the doubt group. So this is how it will go. Okay, and yes, Sheikh, you will see the recorded class also, but please make sure to attend live session. Live session is far better than the recorded class. You have to like proper, for recorded class you have to ask the management team with a like a proper explanation you have to give, like why you haven't joined that. Then you can see the recorded class. Okay. No, Shalaka, you don't have to share entire Jupyter notebook. You can share the screenshot. Okay. On GitHub itself, you have to like post your Jupyter notebook file. Okay, of your code and output. You have to just post. That's it. Muzakkir, for recorded class, you have to ask the management team. They will provide you. Okay. 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 Okay, so everything is clear. So yes, guys, so please complete and submit your task on time. Okay, because for receiving your completion certificate, you have to complete your all task on time. Okay, and if you guys face any doubt regarding this task, you can ask me in the doubt group. Okay, and so those who have any query right now more, they can ask me in the chat box. Yes, Shalaka. Yes. Okay, so those who have any more doubt, they can ask me in the doubt group. Else, you all can leave now. The class is over, and we'll see you in next class then. Okay, thank you.